I thought I'd make a video on this because I think it's necessary. I don't know if you can see this, but they put a tumor. What they do is they shoot an electronic device on me. They'll shoot an electronic device and it causes pus to build up, and they keep doing this all around my ears. And it's real deep underneath the skin, so it doesn't form a pimple. It just sits there and it's like a tumor. And basically I had to get a needle to rupture it and release all that pus. It takes a very long time to usually go away, and it's an electronic device that's doing that. It's a very odd place that they do this, and this is how they're training me. This is how they're abusing me for death, and how they exercise my mortality to eventually have me disposed of. Because when you get into the death situation, when you know you're going to die, President Barack Obama needs to get away with it because he wants to be able to do this to me. And this is what he's ordering with the psychologist, and it's so disgusting and crazy. Nobody knows about what's happening, and they do this very frequently. I go over to Jack in a Box after walking an hour and a half, get some exercise, maybe do something a little bit better, productive. I haven't exercised. I'm, power walking to make sure you get some exercise. And when I get there, I go to Jack in the Box. I don't ever go there. Get me 6 regular tacos. They're shooting these, it's so fucked up. I get there, eat my tacos, and the lady on the crisis line starts laughing. Like, aha, you're gonna die. Like, doesn't say those words, but it's, as I'm complaining about my life and telling them all kinds of shit that's going on in my life. When I get on the bus, there's a guy that looks exactly like Ken Cooper and really old. You know what they do? They put a tumor on his nose, and you can tell it looks like a tick. Okay, when I was at the casino working at Golden Entertainment, this old fat pig that looks like Ken Cooper as well, fighting for Ken Cooper, goes, you got a tick. And you know why he says that? Because I went to the hospital. I had a tumor that was on my testicles, my scrotum. And they're telling everyone about my tumor, and then taunting, practicing death on me, and then following it up with the crucifix of Jesus Christ to tell me how I'm going to fucking die, and we're going to kill you, and we're going to torture you. And this is how they're doing this for Ken Cooper and Sarah Cooper. This is what they're doing to me. I don't talk about it on the bus. Nothing. And the guy sits next to me to make sure that I see this giant tumor on his nose. He looks like Ken Cooper. They make sure he's white, and make sure he represents Ken Cooper and all the facets that this goes into. So when I get on I'm really aggravated, because to even begin with, the only reason I even left the house was because I had all these keys, and they shot the electronic devices in my brain so viciously when I was in here, pushing me out of my room, and then I locked myself out of the room, intentionally sabotaging me. Because remember, Jesus Christ has the keys to everything and how to commit murder. Barack Obama, right, gave you the keys to dream home makeovers for murder, for cancer. So they do these sickening fucking things. I'm very agitated because I know they shot the electronic devices on me. It's not me. It's not my brain dysfunctioning. It's them controlling my brain with these electronics. Be careful, Mikayla. They're going to have me murdered. And this is how they're going to prepare my death. They are going to kill me and get rid of my fucking life. And this is what the President of the United States is fucking doing. This big piece of shit motherfucker and all these fucking faggots and people that are doing this to me. They're in riots in support of Ken Cooper. In riots. And even right now as I'm looking, they just shot up another message on me on my phone, because they know this. I don't know if this message is going to reach out to Mikayla, but please be careful of what this motherfucker. I told you when I saw you, and you saw the desperation to tell you that this pig motherfucker is doing this, and he has ordered this. And this is the support of this pig motherfucker. I mean, it's a giant tumor. They know I have a tumor on my scrotum, and they're taunting the situation. And it's to play sickening fucking games with me. And this is an old fucking piece of shit. 80-year-old, 75-year-old motherfucker that gets on the bus, white motherfucker that... This motherfucker gets on the bus, and they call him. They tell him to get on the bus and sit next to me and threaten me and harass me by doing this types of behavior. They don't tell you. They just do it onto you. And they shoot these electronic devices. Oh, did you listen to the music to the cancer death? I mean, it's so fucked up in what they're fucking doing. My head's foggy. I cannot think very clearly because they're viciously shooting the electronic devices into my brain. I'm like for an hour and a half speaking on, on the crisis line, And like even right now I'm trying to talk and they're just pressing these buttons right now. Like I'm stuttering and they're halting my brain right now. And I can feel them shooting right now. And that's exactly what they're fucking doing. And they're controlling the way that I speak and what I have to say. I'm glad that you're able to at least hear the desperation of this murdering piece of nigger fucking motherfucker that is doing this to me. Because he's responsible for doing this and taunting my cancer, my scrotum, and doing this to me. He's doing this right on the fucking bus. There's no reason to be doing this and taunting me. This is very serious. When I went to think or thought that I had cancer, luckily it's non-malignant. It means it's not cancerous yet. And this is how they're taunting. They want to support this piece of shit. They want to support this motherfucker. And they have these electronic devices that they shoot at me that make you fucking like angry or content. Or it's a quick blast, and it shoots these electronic devices at me to control and confine me to this internal prison to put me with their religious order. And then they apply, and then they'll tell somebody to walk by me with a crucifix and then start singing songs about Jesus Christ. And this is exactly I have to get in the car with the owner of the house. Lives 15 miles away. I have to get on a bus an hour and a half just to go to one place. This is what they're training me to do. And then they bring somebody that poses themselves like my mother, Sarah Cooper, get in the fucking car, come all the way over here, makes all these fucking stops and wasting my fucking time. Knowing that they shot the electronic devices at me. And this is what President Barack Obama has ordered against me. I want to say this because I'm in my fucking room doing nothing. This is what my room looks like. I'm trying to take care of myself and they won't let me. And it makes me very terrified because I'm having trouble functioning. I'm having trouble remembering a lot of shit. Just doing basic fucking things. Crossing the street. Walking to, like, it's so very fucking difficult for me to function because they have so much control over my brain. So much control over my physical body and how they run these fucking patterns. And I'm not doing anything to anyone. They just, they're doing this and they're stuttering my brain. They're just shooting the electronic devices and controlling every single second, putting a lot of pressure and then backing off and then threatening me and doing all kinds of fucked up shit. They make me go to this house and they're playing Jesus Christ shit. And this is what they're fucking doing to me. They're doing this in fucking teams. There's a Mexican guy or black guy sitting next to me and he's like, yeah, sit right there. And it's this old piece of shit wearing a fucking cancer mole on his fucking nose. Now I don't know if anyone else has cancer for the buildup who lost their nose. This is how they're gonna go after Ken. Not go after Ken, but to protect him and fight for this piece of shit and his family. But this is how I have to live. This is what I have to endure. I had no fucking choice because this is what the psychologists and the people that are targeting me are just fucking doing to me. Taunting about my testicular cancer. Taunting me about this situation. Then this piece of shit, or what I think it is he lies to me. You can see how I'm trying to talk and they won't let me. I was at the White House, what looks like an apartment, the house that I was at. You can see how I'm trying to talk and they won't let me. He has terminal cancer and he's gonna die, and he goes and crucifies himself in a fucking church, in a nursing home to try to get rid of whatever fucking kill himself to go after whatever he wants and pass the tokens over to whoever he wants. And this is what the guy is next to him, behaving like President Barack Obama. Get him a black guy, same build, maybe same voice tone, so it mimics that type of behavior. Mikayla, please watch after the situation. I don't know what's going on, but at least I was able to express what this motherfucker is doing to me. They're taunting me about my cancer. And oh, you're smoking cigarettes, you're killing yourself. Oh, no. And this is what they're doing. Every minute of every fucking day that I'm trying to talk or trying to, especially very intensely the last couple of weeks, they've been shooting these electronic devices where I cannot function. I can't tell whether it's at even times when I'm talking, whether they're altering my conversation because they're listening to everything, and they'll shoot the electronic devices, and then they'll shoot an electronic device to make you feel content, then they'll shoot an electronic device that tickles my mouth, then they'll shoot my testicles to make me angry, then they'll shoot these electronic devices that cause tumors, then they'll tell somebody to sit next to me that has a big tumor over next to his fucking nose. And he's taunting the situation, fighting for Ken Cooper. But Frankie was being ass fucked for 8 or 9 fucking grown ass fucking men and knew about it. And President Barack Obama didn't go after that family or Sarah Cooper. And I was a child. Oh, and that's President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, because they're nice people and they're good people, huh? That's why he's throwing the goddamn church at me. That's why he's preparing my death. He's doing this. He's preparing my death and my murder. He's going to have me put down The minute that I start going into his God shit and his Jesus crucifix shit and his wife, goddamn fucking monkey family wife, this is what he's gonna fucking do to me. That's exactly what he's doing to me in order to get away and do it for all the fucking people that he's doing it for.